We begin today with one Janos Zayakovsky, better known as the Gypsy. By trade, he's a pickpocket and purse snatcher. By former trade, that is. He just got out of the joint and he's prepared to go straight.
My purse.
His dog Raffles isn't so prepared to go straight. Mainly because the dog has no idea what that means. He does what he's trained to do, whether his owner still wants him to or not.
Raffles, give it here. Raffles, give it here. Hey, we promised no more of this. We're going to be honest from now on, remember? Come on, give me it. Good boy.
Raffles didn't promise anything. He's a dog. He'll also disappear and leave the gypsy holding the bag, literally. He finally decides to go straight and suddenly he's in jail for something he didn't even do. The dog's name got my attention because I used to be a big fan of Bernie Rodenbar. For those who don't know who he is, he's a fictional character created by Robert Bloch. He's a professional burglar who also solves murder mysteries, and as a front he runs a used bookstore. One time his best friend gave him a cat named Raffles to help keep the mice out of the store, and that's where I learned the significance of that name. A.J. Raffles was a character created by author E.W. Hornung, who happened to be Arthur Conan Doyle's brother-in-law. He created Raffles to be the opposite of Sherlock Holmes, a gentleman cricket player who frequents high, polite society, is a bit of a pillar of his community, and supports himself by stealing things. It's almost a requirement that if a professional thief like Gypsy is going to have a dog, it has to be named Raffles. It's just how things are done around these here parts. Down on the beach, the sisters are having a weenie roast with the kids. Nobody can figure out where the dog came from, but the children know a golden opportunity when they see one.
Who's our new friend?
I don't know. No one asked for his ID.
Where's Jamie?
Jamie is our subject for today's episode. He has a thing about joining in with the other kids.
Jamie? Yes, sister? Jamie, what are you doing under there?
This is my secret place, sister.
Oh, well, that's very nice, but wouldn't you like to come out and play with the other kids?
Well, maybe the next game, sister.
Maybe next game. Uh-huh. Raffles isn't buying it. One reason I tend to think just about every family should have a dog is they know. They can tell who needs them at any given moment. Raffles can sense that Jamie is in need of a friend, and he's not about to take no for an answer.
You have to throw it, Jamie.
As I said, they know. It's time to go. Raffles is wearing a collar with his name on it, so they know he belongs to someone. But they can't prevent him from following them back to the convent. He's attached himself to Jamie, and that's that. The big problem? He has a tendency to bring them wallets, purses, briefcases, anything he can pilfer. It's becoming a full-time job returning the stuff he steals. Raffles has been allowed to stay at the convent temporarily while the sisters try to find his owner. First, they'll put an ad in the newspaper. They take Raffles along with them to keep him out of trouble. Shut him in the car while they're doing their task, and he should be fine. Or not. Not only does he know how to do that, he rolls it back up once he's done with his own tasks.
Mr. Bertrell? Yes. Well, if Raffles' owner is still in San Juan, there's a good chance he'll see the ad.
I know the children will miss the dog, but under the circumstances...
What is it, Reverend Mother?
It's not hard to figure out what his tasks were, but before they can do anything else, they have to return those purses. How they propose to do that, I'm not sure, but they'll take them back to town and go from there.
Oh, of all the times to get a flat tire.
Eventually. They're feeling so guilty, they're sure he's there about the purses and is going to bust them, but all he wants to do is change the tire for them. That they can handle. The sisters won't notice what he's doing until he's already dropped the last one. There's nothing they can do but stand still and keep their mouths shut.
I tell you, Sergeant, I don't know how these purses got into my car. I only stopped once. Two nuns from Santanco had a flat tire. It's just impossible. It's just impossible.
He can have fun telling it to the judge. It's too bad he was just trying to do a good deed. He should have said he found them where someone had discarded them and brought them back to get a record of them so they can return them to their owners, and I'm not sure the sergeant would buy that either. Reverend Mother has had enough of Raffles. As much as the kids and everyone else love him, he's a trained thief and they don't have the time to try and rehabilitate him.
There seems to be only one possible solution. He must be turned over to the proper authorities at the pound.
We all know what the pound does with dogs that aren't claimed within a certain amount of time, but they can't find his owner. He can't stay here because of his thieving ways, and they can't ask someone else to take in a dog with his quirks. They'll give it 2 more days, and if his owner hasn't shown up by then, there's no other option. This is going to be a problem. Or maybe not. The gypsy just got released from jail. While the sisters are waiting to hear from Raffles' owner, they need to teach him to leave purses alone. A bit of aversion therapy takes care of that. Raffles is a quick study.
Always a pleasure to visit the convent, Reverend Mother. Such an atmosphere of spirituality and peace.
Thank you, Monseigneur.
Well, who have we here?
Oh, this is Raffles.
Hello, Raffles.
One of the children has adopted him temporarily.
I see.
And wait till you see how he's quit stealing purses.
Raffles, come here, boy. Let me see. Again, congratulations on the fine work you're doing here. May nothing ever interfere with it.
Thank you.
Good day, Reverend Mother.
Good day, Monseigneur.
Next diversion project, wallets. Sister Bertrell will fly the wallet up to the room where the Monsignor was staying and let him think he forgot it there. Then it's time to do what has to be done with Raffles. The potential good news is the gypsy just saw the ad about Raffles. It's going to be close.
I cannot tell you how relieved we are to be able to return Raffles to his rightful owner, Mr. Zayukovsky. Thank you.
I am very relieved myself.
Mother, excuse me, but Raffles is gone.
Gone?
Oh, don't worry. We will find each other.
Well, he's not the only one. Jamie's gone, too.
Jamie isn't about to let them take Raffles to the pound. Good thing Sister Bertrell knows where his secret place is.
Jamie? Oh, Jamie. Oh, it's all right. You can come out.
No, sister, I heard. You're gonna take Raffles to the pound. Then they'll... No, I won't let you take him, I won't.
Jamie, they aren't going to take Raffles to the pound.
Word of honor?
Word of honor. Come on. We found the man that Raffles belongs to.
Just don't try to pronounce his name. You'll hurt yourself.
Raffles! Hey, you old dog, you. Who'd ever think that you'd end up in a convent, huh? Now listen, the two of us, you and me, are both going to have to change our ways. Now, the sisters have promised to help us, you see?
And the kids will help, too.
I think we can use all the help we can get.
I got curious about the little girl who plays Carmelita. She gets a lot of screen time and a lot of lines. She could practically be listed in the opening credits. You know what her name is listed as in IMDb? Carmelita. That's it. I'm guessing someone is pretty protective of her privacy, so I'll respect that and quit poking around.
Now, how are they getting along?
Oh, very nicely. The gypsy has a very nice job.
And they have a nice place to live.
And Raffles hasn't touched a purse or a wallet in a month.
Oh, I'm so glad. I was afraid that such a deeply ingrained habit might...
And not one of them fits the station wagon. Keep trying, Raffles. Or better yet, don't. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button to let me and YouTube know you want to see more. If you're not subscribed yet, punch me in the mask here and get signed up so you don't miss a thing, because something is always happening here at Irving Zoo. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Raffles is wearing a collar with it, but they'll take them back to down. Slow down!